cut to a voiceover of a graphic.
How do you do that? Okay. This one's by yourself as well. Boy, I wanna know.
Welcome to Wildcat TV!
Hey Wildcats, welcome back to another episode of Wildcat TV on Comcast 15. I'm Mariah Lawrence.
And I'm Ash. Today we have a very fun and very Chiefs-filled episode for you. But first, to start things off, let's get into the Valentine's Spirit Week and learn about Kiss Week.
Hey Wildcats, it's Kiss Week, so here are your spirit days. Monday is Twin Day, Tuesday PJ Day, Wednesday Stoplight Day. If you're single, wear green. If it's complicated, wear yellow. And if you're taken, wear red. Thursday is date night, so dress up. Friday is class colors. Seniors wear pink, juniors wear red, sophomores wear white, and freshmen wear purple. We have a couple important announcements about our assembly this Friday. Freshmen, you will be up top. Sophomores will be on the right once you walk in. Juniors, you'll be on the left once you walk in. And seniors, you will be on the floor. Sweetheart Ballet is a tradition where senior boys get together and perform a 10-minute dance at the end of our annual KISS assembly. Don't forget to participate in the Spirit Days. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Hannah Young.
Thanks, Hannah. Be sure to show your school spirit this week.
Last week, we got the opportunity to learn some more about Black history from Elise. Let's talk to her to learn some about HBCUs.
An HBCU is a historically Black college or university, an institution of higher education in the United States that was established before the Civil Rights Act of 1964 with the intention of primarily serving the African American community.
More than 50% African American teachers and 70% African American dentists earned their degrees at a HBCU.
9 of the top 10 colleges that graduate Black African Americans who earn PhDs are from HBCUs.
There are 106 HBCUs in the United States.
The first African American sorority was Kappa Alpha Theta, founded in 1870.
Over half of all African Americans graduated from HBCUs.
The first HBCU owned and operated by African Americans was Wilberforce University in Ohio, founded in 1856.
Spelman and Bennett colleges produce over half of the nation's African American women who go on to earn doctorates in the science field.
The first Black fraternity was Alpha Phi Alpha, established at Cornell University.
There's a push by policymakers to shut HBCUs down because of irrelevancy.
I got the chance to talk to Miss Gordon, our school social worker, and asked why she went to an HBCU.
Hi, my name is Erica Gordon. I'm the social worker at Blue Springs High School. The undergrad school that I attended was Dillard University. It's a private HBCU located in New Orleans, Louisiana. I went there because it was a wonderful once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to be around not just Black people, but to just gain more exposure of the diversity of people that I interact with. It's just the whole experience that comes with it. Those 4 years of my life has shaped me to become who I am today.
HBCUs not only forged the possibility of higher educations for African Americans, but it allowed them to provide for themselves, their families, and their communities, to do what they love, with passion, on record. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Elise.
Be sure to check into next week's episode too, as we continue to learn more about Black History Month.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What?
The musical. It's the Addams Family.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Are you trying to tell me something? A flower. Mr. Fuimono's bow ties. Bumper cars? The Addams Family Musical is playing this February 13th, 14th, and 15th, 7 p.m. $10 at the door. $8 from a cast member before the show. Yes!
All right, let's rein it back in a little bit and get a bit more serious. Let's go to Iselin and Bella for a deeper look at the ROTC Drill Team.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Rich Ewell. I run the Junior ROTC program here at Blue Springs High School, a citizenship program to give students skills and followership, leadership, and task accomplishment. Drill team works by performances throughout the meet. performances usually have 9 or 12 cadets out there, and it's all about perfect synchronization between the cadets. They're given a routine that they have to march with specific steps and maneuvers, and the judges are looking for that synchronization. Anybody not sure what Junior ROTC is about, I'd offer an invitation to come give us a try. Perhaps you're looking for some more leadership opportunities, or finding a group to meet some new kids, and this is a place to be.
Did you hear that FFA is doing another great fundraiser? We caught up with Haley to get more information on it.
We're selling these bands that are $7 a piece to sponsor a student named Lesbia from Guatemala. Her dad works as much as he can while his wife has a disease. All of his money that he earns goes towards medication for her, and Lesbia can't go to school anymore so they have to pay for her to get an education after elementary school. So all of these bands that we're selling, 100% of the proceeds will go towards her education. She needs 1,000 bands sold to get her through the rest of her education, and we're really hoping to meet that goal.
All the bands are made by women in third world countries, so that gives them a job also to help support their family. And all of these bands are unique, one of a kind, so no two band is going to look the same. So if you see one that you really like, go ahead and buy it. And these will be a great gift for Valentine's Day because that is this week. So there you go, boys. Get your girl a Utah band. You can ask any FFA member on where to buy them or talk to the ag teacher, Miss Payton. We'll be in the Wildcat Walk this week and next week selling. They're $7 a piece, and like Hallie said, all the money goes to Lesbia. So come out and buy them.
How touching. Thanks, Haley.
Recently, the speech and debate team has been on the rise with 5 sweepstake trophies, 3 of them being first place. Last month, our team went to the Dowling Catholic School. A few highlights were Trey Vermillion's first place in humorous interp, Vincent Vo's first place in poetry, Sydney Wade and Trey Vermillion's first place in duo, and finally Sydney Wade's first place in prose. On our debate team, Quinn Evans and Wilson Miller have been sweeping away competition, placing 3rd, as well as their teammates Cassidy DeVore and Sammy Sowerberry. Varsity got 4th at Omaha Millard West High, and Novice got 3rd at Staley High. Be sure to congratulate your fellow Wildcats on these amazing accomplishments.
Speaking of great things, didn't something really cool happen for Kansas City this past weekend?
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri. Let's just go to commercial break before I say too much.
Hey Wildcats, this is Brandon Jackley, the owner of Chick-fil-A in Blue Springs. We want to invite you out every day after school so you can get your favorite Chick-fil-A treat. And don't forget, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Join Big Frog Custom T-shirts as they celebrate the Future Leaders T-shirt Scholarship Program. Here's how it works. Now through March 31st, 2020, each time you order custom-made shirts for Blue Springs schools, clubs, and associations, 10% of the total purchase will help fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own T-shirt at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and 10% of the cost goes right back into the Blue Springs Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or stop by and check out the big store. Big Frog Custom T-shirts, located just off I-70 in Independence.
Hey Wildcats, I wanted to share some information with you about an upcoming fundraiser. Leading up to the boys basketball Blue Springs versus Blue Springs South game, both schools have worked to put together a fundraiser to help in feeding the hungry. There will be an event night on Wednesday, February the 11th at Panera, and a portion of the proceeds will be given back to charity. As well as this, if you would like to donate to the cause, if you donate $10, you will receive chili, a dessert, a handcrafted ceramic bowl, and admission to the game on Friday, February 14th. See Mr. Morrow in the training room by the big gym to donate. Welcome back. Now it's time to check out the highlights of the game. I love you, Patrick.
Thanks, Mariah. As we all know, our Kansas City Chiefs dominated Super Bowl 54.
And if you happen to miss the Super Bowl but want to impress all of your friends with your football knowledge,
We got you. The start of Super Bowl 54 wasn't in favor of the Chiefs.
Keyed by Samuel's run, the Niners marched 62 yards on 10 plays for the game's first score, a 38-yard field goal to score the first points of the game.
But towards the end of the first, Mahomes went 5 of 6 for 40 yards and rushed for 11 more, including a 1-yard touchdown run to give Kansas City a 7-3 lead within 30 seconds remaining in the opening frame.
And with that, the Chiefs end up the first quarter up by 4.
Game on! The Niners tied up, going back to their extraordinary backfield to collaborate for the game-tying touchdown. Big runs by Raheem Mostert and Tevin Coleman preceded a 15-yard touchdown catch and run by fullback K.I.S.S.
A 31-yard field goal extends Kansas City's lead, capping a 9-play, 43-yard drive. Mahomes hit wide receiver Sammy Watkins twice on the march for 32 yards, including the 28-yarder that keyed the position.
Ending the second quarter in a tie.
Starting off the third quarter, San Francisco rookie Deebo Samuels is making an early play for the MVP honors. His 53-yard rush was a Super Bowl record for a wide receiver. He added on another 14-yard gallop on the Niners' opening drive of the second half, which ended with Gold drilling 42-yard field goal.
A 10-point deficit should still be no problem for KC, unless the Niners manage to start constricting the clock courtesy of the NFB's top-ranked run defense.
San Francisco didn't take long to capitalize on that Mahomes turnover. Running back Raheem Mostert capping a 6-play, 55-yard drive with 1-yard touchdown plunge. The key play was wide receiver Kendrick Bourne's 26-yard grab to convert a 3-and-8.
At the end of the third quarter, the Chiefs were down by 10 points. But hold on, let's switch the language. Now that's more like it.
The Chiefs star Mahomes, Kelsey, and Hill got right back to the game. Kelsey scoring a 1-yard touchdown catch after drawing a pass interference on Moore. Hill's 44-yard catch was that drive's key play as he led the receivers with 7 grabs for 97 yards.
And just like that, Kansas City is back in front. Mahomes throwing a 5-yard touchdown to Damian Williams. Sammy Watkins' 38-yard catch set up the score. The Chiefs are 2 minutes and 44 seconds from their second ever Lombardi Trophy. And first, since the 1969 team, won it all.
And before you know it, Damian Williams snaggered on that 38-yard run, courtesy of a massive block by the fullback Anthony Sherman.
Patrick Mahomes threw 2 fourth-quarter touchdown passes to dig KC out of the 2010 third-quarter deficit, leading the Chiefs to their first championship since the 1969 season. For the 49ers, it was their second consecutive Super Bowl loss after winning in their first 5 Super Sunday appearances.
Now that you're all caught up, let's throw it back to Mariah and Ash.
That was a wild game, right?
Totally, I know. I was going crazy.
I'm not the most versed in sports. Hey, Sydney, can you clear this up for me?
Kansas City is partying it up ever since the Kansas City Chiefs won Super Bowl 54, 31-20. Let's take a deeper look into some statistics, interesting facts, and crazy connections surrounding this game. This is the Chiefs' first championship in 50 years, coming on the 100th anniversary of the NFL. And it took place 6 days before the 20th anniversary of Pro Football Hall of Fame Chiefs linebacker Derek Thomas's death in KC following an automobile accident. Thomas is also in the Chiefs Hall of Fame and was from Miami, where Super Bowl 54 was played. The number 2 holds a lot of significance, for it played a big role in this year's Super Bowl. It was a 2-decade wait for Coach Andy Reid, and it was also his second Super Bowl win, as it came on 2/2/2020, and it was his 222nd win. He won a Super Bowl ring with 1996 Green Bay Packers while an assistant coach in charge of the tight ends, but this is his first Super Bowl title as being head coach. Another 2 is Andy Reid has been involved in 2 of the 3 last 31 Super Bowl wins that has been tied at halftime and gone on and won. Ending the drought, he has won more playoff games in the 22-day span from January 12th to February 2nd as he did in the previous 10 years. Also, the Chiefs' 21 points tied the Super Bowl record for most points in a fourth quarter, and it matched the second most points in any Super Bowl quarter. This became the first team since 1992 to go on into the fourth quarter of a playoff game trailing and then outscore their opponent by at least 21 points in the fourth quarter. They're also one of the only teams in Super Bowl history to convert on 2 fourth downs and win. In 2013, Andy Reid brought instant success to the Chiefs as they rebounded from a 2-14 season in 2012 to an 11-5 in 2013, their most wins since 2003. Now the Kansas City Chiefs are champions with a huge help from game MVP Patrick Mahomes. After this win, Patrick Mahomes joined Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady as the only quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl before the age of 25. Both Brady and Roethlisberger have gone on to win other Super Bowls since.
One thing that separates Patrick Mahomes from anyone else is he is the first starting quarterback to lead 3 double-digit comeback wins in a single postseason. The Chiefs become the first team in the NFL history to win 3 games in a single postseason after trailing by 10 or more points in each game. Throughout the season, Patrick Mahomes finished 5-0 when trailing by double digits in a game. The players, the coaches, and the city are on cloud 9 now that the Lombardi Trophy is home. For the Kansas City Chiefs are now Super Bowl champions. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Sydney Clark.
Thanks for that, Sydney. I'm glad I understand things a bit better now.
Let's pass this off to some who are lucky enough to be able to experience the game in Miami.
Hey Wildcats, it's Zoe Edgar. I got to interview a few people who got to go to the Super Bowl in Miami, Florida. Let's go check it out.
My favorite part about the game was definitely when Mahomes orchestrated the comeback to win it all. While I was in Miami, I was mainly just waiting for the game to start because I was so anxious because that's all I wanted to see when I was there. My favorite moment was definitely the celebration with all the confetti and the fireworks when the Chiefs finally won and just seeing them host that trophy.
Well, I got in on Saturday and then my dad and I drove to South Beach. Kind of just checked out the scene, checked out Miami, saw downtown. It was a little rainy, but it was still really fun. Favorite part of the entire trip was after we had clinched the victory, me and my dad giving each other a big hug, just celebrating the Chiefs winning a Super Bowl for the first time and my life for the first time since he was really little. That's something I'll always remember. Most surprising part of the game is probably when we were down in the fourth quarter. It didn't look good. Me and my dad were looking at each other and we didn't know what to do, so we decided to switch seats about 8-9 minutes to go in the game, and long story short, after we switched seats, Chiefs went on a 21-0 run and ended up winning the Super Bowl.
It was like all Chiefs fans. There was not a lot of 49ers fans. It was mostly Chiefs. So when we were down at the Super Bowl, like the stadium was quiet, not quiet, but like it wasn't that loud because it was mostly Chiefs fans. When we started coming back, it got live again. They turned the city up.
That sounded like a lot of fun. Signing off, I'm Zoe Edgar.
Hey Ash, catch! Boom! Intercepted. Let's go to commercial while we review this play.
What's going on? It's Nate Mitchell, new co-owner here at Culver's in Blue Springs. Believe it or not, we're celebrating 12 years out here on 7 Highway. We want you guys to come check out our newly renovated dining room. Get yourself one of them famous butter burgers. And believe it or not, those things are never started cooking until after you order it. You know what goes perfect with that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is it creates your own concrete mixer, baby. Thanks again for your 12 years of support. Come see us down here at South 7 Highway. Can't wait to see you.
Scout Coffee is located in downtown Blue Springs on Main Street. They serve all types of coffee, tea, kombucha, and Polly's Pops. They also have seasonal flavors such as pumpkin and snickerdoodle lattes, as well as apple cider. Scout Coffee offers a discount to all BSSD students and staff when they show their IDs. Go like them on Facebook at Scout Coffee or on Instagram at Scout Coffee KC for updates, offers, or new promotions. Scout out a great time with good coffee.
I know just watching the game was nerve-wracking, but let's see how others experienced the game.
You know, I was chilling the whole time, but some teachers may not have been as chill.
Hey Wildcats, as you probably already know, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl this year. We asked a couple of teachers their reactions to the big game.
My reaction was lots of different emotions. There was hugging, there was crying, there was laughing, there was excessive high-fiving and high-tenning and yelling and screaming and rejoicing, so it was kind of all over the place.
I was really excited. My husband picked me up and put me over his head and started shaking me around, and we were all screaming. So it was a great reaction, and I'm really excited for the parade because first off, we don't have school, and second off, it's the Super Bowl.
Couldn't believe it. I was prepared for them to lose. I was bracing myself just in case because the Royals didn't make it the first time either. And I would have been happy. I would have been like, thanks, you took us to the Super Bowl, but fourth quarter, I got happy.
What did I do for the Super Bowl? I watched the game with a bunch of friends, and we all went crazy, watched fireworks after the game was over, ran around the streets of Grain Valley hugging strangers, so it was a good time.
Listen, last night was rough, and the Super Bowl made it amazing. And
I'm really happy we won. I'm really tired, so this is really hard to do.
Well, I zoned out in disbelief, jumped for joy, then took cover from the rain of gunfire in my neighborhood. But it was a good time.
Thanks, guys. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Kaya Morgan.
You want to know why I was happy that we won the Super Bowl? For Andy Reid? Nah, I'm just happy we got out of school. Did you go to the parade? Absolutely not. But I know Tim and Kogan did.
Hey Wildcats, it is currently 7:14 a.m. and we are on our way to the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade.
The parade didn't start until 11:30 a.m., but some people got there as early as 5 to get the best spot and avoid traffic.
We're anticipating lots of crowds and some snow, so that's going to be so much fun.
On the day of the parade, the weather was between 30 and 37 degrees, but the wind and snow flurries is what made it miserable.
See you there.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi. Well, we're on our way to the spot to go sit by the parade.
It's really crowded.
Yeah, it's crowded. We got people everywhere.
I haven't been able to find an estimate of how many people attended the parade on Wednesday, but just from the looks of the crowds, it would seem that it's less than the number of people at the Royals parade. And I think that's probably due to the cold weather.
There was just a car wreck.
Yeah, that was crazy car wreck. Here, I'll put it on the screen.
The chase started when the green Ford entered the parade route and refused to stop after the request of the police. Police did an amazing job handling the situation and containing the suspects.
Oh, jeez!
Hey,
We've made it to the spot.
it's really nice.
We got a really cool view. I hope you can see it because I don't know how to flip my camera.
We're not vlog pros.
No, I'm using a phone. I'm not very good at this, but we'll see you later.
We'll update you later.
Oh, there's horses.
Hi, horses.
We got food.
We got food.
Once the parade started, we went down to the street. Me and Kogan split up to get different views.
Okay, it's Kogan Cam. Time for the parade.
Alright, it's Tim Cam. The parade has officially got to where we are, and this is what we're seeing right now. There's so many people, it's snowing, it's great, we love it.
It's freezing.
It's so cold that we have people throwing out hand warmers instead of like candy and stuff, so that's pretty great.
That's the best tight end in the league. If you got a problem with that, come at me.
We also wanted to get some of your guys' videos and talk to some teachers that went to the parade.
We got there pretty early. We got there between 8:30 and 9, and there was a ton of people there, but not unmanageable. Right around when the parade started, it got packed. It was crazy. You couldn't move. You couldn't go anywhere. The coolest part of the parade was just the sea of red. Just so many people yelling and screaming and doing the tomahawk chop, and just so many people out supporting the Chiefs. The highlight for me was probably Andy Reid coming out. Everybody around me just kept chanting, "Andy, Andy." And Andy came out and just the crowd went crazy. So supportive of our wonderful head coach.
What's up, guys? Post-parade here.
Yes.
Overall, really fun experience.
Oh yeah, history was made, and we're glad we got to be a part of it.
All right, signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Kogan Davis.
And I'm Tim Schweitzer.
That looks like it was a blast. I wish I could have gone. I got something that's just as good, if not better. A Chiefs-themed River on the Road.
Did you guys think that the Chiefs would win the Super Bowl?
No, did not.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't believe in them?
No.
Oh no. What about you?
Yeah.
Good. What about you? Did you think that they would win?
Yeah.
Good job. They believe. You don't. That's sad.
I believe now they did.
Okay, good. What was your guys' reaction when the Chiefs won?
Yeah, let's go. Go Chiefs, baby. Let's go. Super Bowl champs, baby. Let's go.
That was good. That was good. Is that what you did?
I was thinking basically the same thing as you know.
Same thing. Hey guys.
Hello.
Who is your guys' favorite Chiefs player?
I don't know. I like them all. Chiefs, all of them, yeah.
Eric Fisher. Who are the Chiefs?
Did you guys think that the Chiefs would win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Chiefs are pretty good, so, they took the dub.
They're great, yeah. Awesome.
Okay, thanks. Hey guys, who is your guys' favorite Chiefs player? Me too. What was your guys' reaction when the Chiefs won?
I don't know.
No school on Wednesday.
Yeah.
How's your guys' lunch? Good. Got a question. Who's your guys' favorite Chiefs player?
Patrick Mahomes.
Nice. All right, see ya. What was your reaction when the Chiefs won?
I thought it was pretty cool. I was there. I got to meet Mecole Hardman.
You were there?
Not at the Super Bowl, but I was at the parade yesterday.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
What was like your initial reaction, like when they won? Like, can you reenact it?
I did a backflip.
You did a backflip?
Yeah.
Can you do one right now?
I cannot because of the shoes I'm wearing, but yeah, I did a backflip.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Did you think that the Chiefs would win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
What was your reaction when they won?
Oh, okay. I didn't even watch the game.
You didn't watch it? Why not?
Because I would rather play some real-time strategy game instead of watching a bunch of meatheads clash into each other.
Were you excited that we had no school, though?
I was disappointed. I had to do English homework the whole time.
Oh, that sucks. All right. Have a good day.
Well, that's it for this episode.
And remember, it's a great day to be a Chiefs fan.